is that boy? He's late.
Patience, Alice. You know how important this meeting is? We never bring another person into our cabal.
And there's a reason for that, isn't there? You remember what happened to the original board members?
Oh, don't talk like that. They needed to evolve, and that meant bringing in younger talent. If we left it up to them, the board would still be filled with oil barons. Besides, we still have the Cardinal.
And while it's quiet right now, we still have an extremely vibrant workforce.
Interesting. You know, you took me on this whole tour, and you never told me who you are, what it is I'm doing here, or where you're taking me.
But I did tell you, because I told you I can't tell you anything. It's a secret.
So you took me on this whole tour, and you can't tell me anything.
A secret.
Fine.
Of course, a politician would believe that.
I'm not a politician. I'm the politician.
Are you? Well, I must have forgot when you became commander-in-chief. Who elected you again?
I had to earn my position. You, on the other hand, you lucked out. Congratulations, Eris, on being the oldest sibling. All you had to do was wait until Daddy died.
And I brought my company out of bankruptcy, which is something you obviously know nothing about. I honestly can't stand you.
Then why are you even here? What are any of us even here for?
To keep the peace.
Hey, it's Cornelius. I have Usar here for you at your request. Should I send him in?
Yes. Send him in.
Well, this is where I leave you. Good luck in there.
Thanks.
Just a bit of advice before you go in. They give you an offer. Say yes.
What?
Say yes.
Huh. Dark figures in suits. If I knew this was a black tie affair, I would have dressed a little bit better.
Not to worry, Asara, you're among friends.
I don't know about that. I know what my friends look like, and I can't even see your faces. Not a good start to a relationship, is it?
Not a great way at all. You show conviction coming this far. You deserve an introduction. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Walter Schaefer.
Walter Schaefer? America's youngest Secretary of State ever? Okay, what's going on here?
Yeah, Mr. Secretary. How about you explain what's going on? I'm sorry, Asar. You may have heard of me. My name's Alice LaRange.
Yeah, I know you. Your father pretty much owned television. 75% of what was on TV had the Lorraine stamp on it.
Please, don't offer me your condolences. Yeah, my father was a great man. But like all great men, he was a bastard who chose to spend his time at work instead of with his family.
I know how bad of a man your father was. I mean, most of the companies he acquired from hostile takeovers ran into the ground, and he laid off hundreds of thousands of employees. Trust me, I keep my condolences for those who deserve it.
Well, I see you learned how to look up my father's bio on the internet. Well, that must have been really difficult. Unfortunately, you don't know what's going on.
You're right, I don't. So why don't you enlighten me? Because I don't know why the heiress of a media empire and America's youngest Secretary of State would want to talk to me. You two, who are you? Okay, is this a party or an intervention?
Right. I do believe this cloak and dagger charade has gone on long enough. I am Father Matthew Ferris, Cardinal of the Archdiocese of the City of New York. They call me the Cardinal.
We do? That's news to me. Oh, I guess I should turn the lights on. There we go. I'm Marcus Whitman, by the way.
My allies and I are sorry for all the secrecy, but we're glad that you trusted us enough to join today.
Thank you, Father. Mysteries aside, you got some pretty heavy hitters here.
It's true. We represent the top leadership in media, religion, technology, and government. It may seem a little sinister, but I promise we do good work.
So, what is it that you guys do here?
We guide America into a better age. That's why we need you.
I don't think you do. I can't think of a way that I could help, or even if I would want to.
Here, sit. Just hear us out, and I think you'll like what we have to say. Thank you. Now, what we are is a group with no name, representing the biggest industries in the country. As the Cardinal has already said, we had organized religion in the biggest city in America. We run the largest social media website in the world. Miss LaRange's heritage gives us ownership of nearly all television, and as Secretary of State, I hold plenty of power in the government. Together we guide the people into a peaceful new age.
You do? The four of you. Heavy is the head that wears a crown, I guess.
See? You get it.
I was being sarcastic. I don't know if I like the idea of this monopoly coming together to decide the fate of the world.
You're just not on the right side of it.
If you're controlling the destiny of people's lives, I don't think there's a right side of it.
Not totally. Sure, we control what they see, what they believe, and what they learn. But we can't control how they react or how they rebel. Marcus here, he's no stranger to adversity.
I started a company that created a bridge across the entire world. It connected people from different cultures and it created 1 million jobs. Yet they hate me because I want to make a profit from it.
They hate him, not because of what he designed, but because of the billions he made off of it. It's simple jealousy.
They hate you because you routinely have your workers working 18-hour shifts with no overtime. It's nearly slavery.
Okay, first of all, running MessageMe takes quite a few people, and I spend all of my time at home making sure that everything runs smoothly and efficiently. Also, 6 hours of sleep is plenty.
Asar, we need you. Not only because they hate us, but because you hate us. You can inspire millions of people to march against the injustices of the world, protesting and fighting the good fight. You were at the forefront when TechCube went bankrupt and 70,000 people lost their jobs and pensions. You led the charge of removing that trash island that formed in the Pacific.
Yeah, I'm proud of the accomplishments I've made. What's your point?
You can invigorate the people like no one else. You find these terrible things and you make sure people know where to direct their anger. But you're a distraction. A great distraction, because you're honest about what you do. But while you're busy saving whales, we pass tax break legislations for the billionaires. Marching for women's rights in Washington, D.C. allowed for Marcus here to quietly take over a facial recognition tech company.
And I personally love it when you're on the news. Lots of money can be made when your face is on the screen. I mean, you bring in millions of views.
Are you serious? This is why you want me to join? Because you're already making money off of me? What is this, a professional courtesy to you? And what about you, Father? Do you get a better communion when I'm busy making the world a better place? Are you trying to make a profit when I demand change?
You mistake me for some sort of monster. It's true, my faith has benefited from your activism for some time. People seek out the church when presented with the kind of revolutionary ideas that you bring. But I do good work, just like you.
Look, Asar, what we need you to do is control the dissenters. Make sure that whenever we make a mistake, people focus on whatever movement you're campaigning for. Whenever a hostage situation goes bad, you focus on the plight of deaf people. Whenever the government drone strikes civilians, you talk about increasing the minimum wage. Distract. 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 Sure, there will still be people you won't be able to reach. The odd stranger who pays a bit too much attention. But you'll guide the general public in another direction.
I can't believe I took time out of my day to come here and listen to you talk about this better age nonsense.
If you step out that door, you'll miss out
On what?
on what we have to offer you.
You didn't think we'd just ask so much of you and give you nothing in return. Do you not realize who we are?
Oh, of course. Here. Sit down.
You'll like this.
Yes. Now.
My bad. The big bad leader has to talk now.
As I was saying, due to our high-ranking positions in each field, we can help you when you help us. I'm sure you'd like to bring about legislation about universal health care.
Or more black trans lesbians running Fortune 500 companies.
Marcus, if you wanted the government to help you with anything, from tax breaks for the lower class to fixing the potholes in the road, ask and I will assist you. Assist us enough and I will try to get you a new amendment. Whatever I can't do for you personally, I got enough blackmail and enough leaders to get you what you need.
And my media networks are completely at your disposal. You help me, and you can remove any show from any of my networks. Or I could get you your own squad of journalists from any of my news sites. I mean, I sent them to North Korea before, so, sky's the limit.
You pretty much know who I am and what I do. I'm working out a deal with a lithium mine in Tibet right now, and if you can distract the masses, I'll donate billions to some environmental cause or whatever it is that means most to you.
Okay. Well, what about you, Father? What do you bring to the table?
Absolution.
Absolution? Really? I'm not looking for your forgiveness, Cardinal. Or any of yours. Is that what you do here? You sell these people indulgences whenever they ruin hundreds, no, thousands of lives?
No, that's not what I...
Asar.
And you said when we make a mistake, as if letting an energy company pollute a city's water is the same as getting the answer wrong on a quiz. In what hour? You're the Secretary of State. What are you gonna do, increase tariffs?
Sorry, you're not.
You guys are trying to convince me to join this group because I care about the world. Like it only falls on me to fix these problems. You say you're making the world a better place, but your need to control the people isn't making anything better.
Listen, Asar. We've tried being nice, but this is how things are gonna work. You have two choices. You join us and you receive the benefits and power you get as a member of our group, or you refuse. If you refuse, you'll walk out of here. You'll tell everybody that we're part of some secret evil organization, which of course we'll deny right off the bat, but we'll remember you. Suddenly, you're taken off my platform. Suddenly, your protests get a lower turnout rate because the people who go to it care more about the attention they receive on the internet than they do about the message itself. Suddenly, you're no longer a rebel fighting the good fight, but you're a dangerous terrorist who will be stopped. Suddenly, you're arrested, and your pleas don't work because your attorney and the judge go to the same church every Sunday. Suddenly, you're left with nothing but our condolences as we scrape another starry-eyed schmuck off the street who's smart enough to say yes. We're not friends, okay? You can see that clear as day, Asar. But we still work together. Do you know why? Because together we can accomplish way more than we could alone. We can cut through the red tape together. And yeah, maybe we don't help Muslim babies or whatever the hell you care about, but that's not our job. Our job is to keep the people entertained, informed, and pacified. We do that. You cannot fathom the importance of the balance we've created here, so we'll show you. We're the adults, and you're coming to the adult table right now. So I must ask you, Asar, you want to be a big kid?
So,
I'm in.
oh man, you're serious.
Yeah, I mean, I just felt like fighting them would just be a losing battle, and they own everything but the people's opinion, so I guess from here I can make a difference.
You know, Alice said the exact same thing when she was recruited by them. I'm sure you'll be different though.
Here's hoping.
Guess that makes you my boss now.
Yeah, I guess so.
So what do you want to do first?
Oh, Alice has a news organization. We could put a spotlight on women.
I'll have her reach out to her people.
Great.
You know they would have killed you, right?
Yeah, I figured as much, but I'm glad I drawn what I did.
Marcus.
What? You're mad that I didn't stay silent the whole time? I thought you were the one who said that you wanted me to start participating more.
Yeah, but you can't have outbursts like that every time you feel irritated.
Well, then maybe you should stop bringing immature little brats to our group.
Marcus. You're both right. Marcus, you need to show a bit of restraint when you talk to people. We're professionals. Don't stoop to his level.
Then how am I right?
Asara's a dime a dozen. If he acts out of line, if he asks for too much, he'll disappear. And we'll find someone else. Okay. With all that action aside, meeting adjourned. We'll see how the new guy acts before we do anything rash. All right, get out of here.